Today's day 8, and I've gotten a pretty good start, but got up at the inn at the Long Trail, had breakfast. They had a very nice breakfast there, and from there you have to hike down Route 4 from the inn to get back on trail. You're going to see some signage here, and that's showing some of the different trails that all converge in this one area. And this area where all the signage is called the main junction because there's kind of several trails that come together here. But you'll see the official main junction sign here. And this is the official split for the Long Trail and the Appalachian Trail. The AT will continue east towards New Hampshire, and the LT will continue north towards the Canadian border. So I was very excited to hit this spot because it means that I'm officially on just the Long Trail. So, saw that one picture, that's the first official sign, and here's the first official white blaze of the Long Trail. From this point on, its trail is pretty nice. This section is not very mountainous, so the trail is pretty much the same thing for quite a distance. So, and you're under canopy, pretty heavy canopy for most of the day. Only had a couple of sections where I actually could get like a picture with a view. So didn't take a lot of video this day and didn't take a lot of pictures because I was just under or within kind of what they call the green tunnel because it was just nice trail in the woods, but really couldn't see too far ahead other than the trail itself. So take some video here and then I'll talk to you here in a little bit. Okay, so it's later in the day on day 8. This is a little while after lunch. Took a quick lunch just on the side of the trail near a water source and just kept hiking this day. I was really trying to get some miles in, and like I said, because I stayed and had breakfast, I really didn't get started till almost 9 a.m. in the morning, so that's pretty late for hiking when you're trying to do a big mile day. So I stayed pretty busy all day hiking, didn't take a whole lot of breaks, tried to eat snacks and whatnot as I was walking, and just really stayed focused. I will say this is the first day that I started noticing I was starting to have some problems with my right shin. I was starting to have pain occasionally when I was stepping. Kind of felt like shin splints. So I was moving along pretty quick that day, but towards the end of the day, starting to bother me a little bit. So I knew that, if it was a shin splints or something like that, I was going to have to try to get some ibuprofen in me and stuff like that at night when I got to camp after getting something to eat and stuff, and hopefully could work my way through the pain. But definitely starting to feel some discomfort in the second half of the day, which kind of surprised me because until this point I had felt great, hadn't had any issues other than a couple slips and falls in the mud, so a couple little bangs and bruises from that, but it was starting to concern me that I might have shin splints and still had quite a few miles to go. So I'm finishing up here. I'm getting very close to Sunrise Shelter. I get into Sunrise Shelter around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the afternoon and get real busy getting something to eat, getting my tent set up because the shelter was kind of filling up already. So basically, got my tent set up, got something to eat, and got a bunch of ibuprofen into me so I'd be ready to go the next morning. So hopefully the shin pain is just something that I can work through and feel a little better. But now I just need to kind of give myself some rest and keep my feet elevated for a little while so I can feel better for day 9.